evening in New York City. The skyscraper's lights illuminated the streets, car horns echoed through the avenues, and the never-ending crowd moved like waves. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had just left a meeting. He was dressed in a dark gray suit with a luxurious watch on his wrist. Stepping onto the sidewalk in a hurry, he quickly hailed a taxi. A yellow cab pulled up. The elderly driver gave a slight smile as he opened the door. "Where to, buddy?" he asked in a thick Brooklyn accent. Dwayne got in, gave an address, and leaned back comfortably in his seat. The exhaustion of the day was evident on his face. However, after a few minutes, he noticed the taxi driver glancing at him repeatedly through the rearview mirror. "Is something wrong, buddy?" Dwayne asked with a smile. The driver hesitated for a moment, then his eyes welled up with tears. "I know you, Mr. Johnson. You were my son's favorite actor." Dwayne noticed the sorrow in the man's eyes. "Really? That's great. Where is your son now?" The man took a deep breath. "We lost him last year. He was 17. He fought cancer. But your movies, especially Fast and Furious, gave him strength. Even in the hospital, he would watch you and say, 'Dad, one day I'll be as strong as The Rock.'" Dwayne's smile faded. There was a brief silence. Then, he gently placed his hand on the man's shoulder. "What was your son's name?" "Michael," the driver said. "He was my hero." When the taxi stopped at a red light, Dwayne took out a business card. "Mr. Frank. Frank Sullivan." "Mr. Sullivan," Dwayne said seriously. "Can you do me a favor? Be available tomorrow and come to this address." He handed him the card. "I'll be waiting for you there." Frank took the card in disbelief. "This is a Hollywood studio?" Dwayne smiled. "Yes, we need to do something in Michael's honor, don't we?" The next day, when Frank arrived at the given address, he was met with a huge surprise. Dwayne Johnson welcomed him as a VIP on the movie set. He introduced Frank to the crew and shared Michael's story. The studio named a set in Michael's memory. Frank couldn't hold back his tears. At the end of the day, Dwayne hugged him tightly. "Your son will not be forgotten, Mr. Sullivan. We'll make sure of that together." From that day on, Frank and Dwayne became friends. Every year on Michael's birthday, Frank received a message from Dwayne. A simple taxi ride had changed both of their lives. And that's the end of another story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and share our video. For more inspiring stories, subscribe to our channel.